Snow sucks. Just saying. Oh, wait, what? No. What happened? Ah, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Let's see if I can fix this. Oculus. Turn it off. Apply. Turn it on. Apply. And it crashed. Freaking hell. And you guys can't see me because my webcam isn't working anyways. Alright, let's transition back to this. Okay, hold on, I got it off and on. Back. My camera. Again. Because it hates me. Waiting for it to load all the way. Or activate the view. Because I want the camera to work. I want the view to work. I want everything to work. So we're waiting for it. Alright, Ryu. Okay. Looks like we're good. Yes. What time of year is it? June 1st. That's all dead. Okay. I wanted to make a thing for that, but okay, it was... Could somebody say something to confirm that I exist? The frick? The frick? The windmill's gone. Large and require continuous restricted search methods in that one area. Create one in the next one. Blades, no blades, transfer rotates. Create place an action. Windmill may break if the axle is already connected to another source or if there is not enough clear space. So it broke because bull crap, so we need to get that back. Frickin' hell. I hate creatively spawning crap in. What am I gonna do? axle. There's not a metal axle, right? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, well, we had, I think it's a hickory axle. And we had 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Axle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no obstruction. 13 by 13 area, completely unobstructed. Should be completely freaking fine. Whatever. I don't want rice right now. I just want to be able to grow more rice, so we need to pull it to plant more there. That's the garlic. The garlic, we can multiply the garlic. There's no reason not to do that. The main thing we need to multiply is this basil. Oh, you ain't done yet. Probably ran out of water and stopped growing. 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 more. We'll grab some more garlic. 28 more garlic. I need to go get more clay and cook it to make more of this. I need this to be all these things. The rest in storage. Then the squash. Well, it multiplies without. I don't even have to pick it or take the seed out. It's just done. It's freaking awesome. Plantable in a trellis planter. We don't need that too then. Definitely need that one. We got enough tomato. I'm not going to bother with tomato. You need to tick over. Basil don't go bad. We can just start tossing that in here. Okay, that's fine. I think I want to put potatoes in here too, just for the heck of it. I might do 2 rows of garlic though. I don't know. Let's see. Because we got rice, we got basil, we got garlic, we got tomatoes. Basically, that's with the meat and the cheese are the only things you need otherwise for making pizza. Hey, Galmare. Now I'll check the. I'll check the. Hi, Galmare.
Good afternoon. I guess I'll
Things
check
be growing in there. I also have an industrial hemp seed, and I know that there's a vanilla dirt in storage. So I put it there.
Planted it.
I
with
have
vanilla
one.
wheat down there in the right next to the lake, in the farmland.
Next to the lake in the farmland.
There's one vanilla wheat down there.
I'm heading that way. I don't see an industrial hemp.
I planted a vanilla wheat seed.
Oh, you use the only dirt to plant the vanilla wheat.
But it's
That what you're
ripe,
saying?
so you can take it.
Okay.
You can take it out.
I mean, what good is vanilla wheat?
I don't know. Let's find out. Does it grow on the regular farmland? Is it planted on the regular farmland?
Nope.
Bad.
I figured that one from the other mod pack we played. They just give you a way of getting vanilla dirt. Dirt.
So mineral trees specifically, will grow on TFC dirt, but will pop off and die if TFC grass spreads to them, or if they turn into grass blocks.
Interesting.
So we'll need, when we get to mineral eventually, we will need to be thinking about that, thinking about what that farm will look like.
Yeah. Okay, I still have things to put down too from that last giant trip.
So when you got on, what was the deal with the greenhouse? Or with the windmill?
The windmill broke. It wasn't there.
Wow, that is weird.
It was completely gone.
I've not heard of that before.
It happened.
Yep. I got on maybe half an hour or so ago, then I had to go run an errand, and I hadn't noticed. I know we
Yeah,
had
nothing
more
was
than
being
just
watered.
that. I know we had more than just that one vanilla hemp, or i.e. hemp seed, but I don't know where it went.
Where do we find that dirt?
I don't know.
I'm sure it was in a village. It's the only thing that really makes sense.
Hey, Batman. Yeah, the only thing I can think of, I mean, it would be nice if we could make more, but I don't know if that's possible. Because apparently IE seeds, still, at least in a create way, produce seed oil. Not sure if it's useful for anything. I don't know where I saw those.
Vanilla Minecraft melon seeds. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it was over in the seed chests. Yeah.
I mean, no. Your scientist won't talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what they're... Will they need to be broken and they need to be broken and replaced, or... So we have 3 more industrial hemp seeds and 11 Minecraft wheat seeds. Not sure that'll be good for anything, but...
It's TFC dirt. That ain't it. Ow? I don't know. No, I needed some clay, and there's clay here.
I think we need a bridge from the greenhouse to the storage, or to the waystone area.
Yeah, I just couldn't figure out a way of doing that without it being awkward.
Could add another door.
To the greenhouse?
Yeah.
I don't think so. There is another door in there, by the way.
Yeah.
It's completely inaccessible, but it's there.
Well, we could put it on this side, side facing the waystone if we wanted to. Okay. Seems like you've got a roughly a 15 by 15 area that's sprinkled, and then like the front is not. You could bring it
Correct.
You could bring it in that area.
Yeah, I intend that to be like hydroponics area and processing area, stuff like that.
Yep, makes sense. Where did you put the olive paste?
I think it's just in the food hut.
Ah.
In the back chest.
There was 20.
Because it doesn't go bad. So.
Right. There's 20 olive paste from earlier that we can put in there too.
I just picked up more wheat and industrial hemp.
Keep your eye out for vanilla dirt, I guess. Keep your eye out for a vanilla spruce sapling, because that would just unlock that unintended mechanic.
What the heck? Where did it come from? Why can't I have more?
The caribou sitting there is so funny. Just perfect timing. Perfect placement. It's like a bodyguard for the building or something.
I heard somebody turn a page on something. Is one of you a library? Oh, must have been you. You're an ice and fire guy, aren't you? Yes. Why aren't you talking to me?
I'm going to ask that question in Discord, because that's silly. Maybe their professions need to be reset. Not sure what profession it would be for the IE hut, but so I don't know if you saw Pack, but we found a way to make vanilla stone, and I made a powered macerator.
Oh, good.
And tested it on a piece of ancient debris, and it did in fact give 2 netherite scrap.
Beautiful.
Right?
So instead of 26, we have 52.
Oh, we had 28.
So instead of 28, we had 56.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. This is one potion effect that I don't understand. Purification. No idea what that potion effect does.
Oh, that's right. Got to click on the tombstone thing.
Yep.
Ah, freaking spoiled sandwiches.
Oh no.
Made so many sandwiches, they're all gone now.
Only good for big food.
Your knowledge of death increased by 1. That's it. Nothing happened.
Well, it's a chance. So Ian introduced me to the wonders of flux networks yesterday.
Do you know about those?
I've not played with them before.
They are nice.
They are very nice. We proceeded to go out into the world and just, we can place down a basic miner, a storage container, and a Gravitas energy converter, and a flex point. And that's all we need.
Yep.
And that's pretty slick. Oh, I did it! Doggone it!
What did you do?
Rookie mistake. I filled up my inventory full of outputs from the miner, and then broke the miner, and it fell down the shaft.
Oh! That sucks.
Yeah. Into lava.
Into lava!
Yep.
Well played, sir. That's gone.
That's gone.
That's gone.
Yep. That pretty much sucks. I thought it was just, okay, to figure out how to get down to the bottom of the world, but nope, there's lava in that there tunnel. Or that there hole. It's over. Alright.
I guess I need to make sandwiches.
Like I said, rookie error. Since I've done that before. So I can't be rookie error. It's some other problem.
Well, it's a rookie error. You just did it when you're not a rookie. Still counts.
Fair enough. Does Blackstone collapse?
Yeah?
Well, it doesn't landslide, or it doesn't landslide.
Oh, didn't know that part.
So we went to the very end of the tunnel where you all did your mining for basalt in the nether, and found an interesting place for putting down a miner.
Okay. That's where you dropped... Oh, nether. Lava. Now it makes sense.
Yes.
That burnt up.
It sure did. Yep. Rip. Still think we need a drop shaft with a jump cushion at the bottom for the trip on the way down from the ladder, from the roof,
Make it.
from the nether roof. Yep. I'll let Ian use the building gadget on it. Did you see what Anissa said about the missing jack-o'-lantern recipe after after we fixed things?
No.
So he went and tried to make our favorite cheap permanent light source, and it's gone.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. But apparently it was unintended, so I don't think we'll add it back. We could.
No. The only one that I would consider adding is the stack upgrade for the backpacks.
Yeah. I got Caben the Headed Potato spawned nearby. Surely that's important, right? That's the name of the Apotheosis boss. Head
Yeah,
of
you might
potatoes.
get a bismuth bronze dagger.
I would be so excited by that. They need to fix that. It's just irritating. That was part of the fun. Oh, he's out. He's out in the lava. Never mind. There's an epic boss too. Oh well. The basic miner seemed like such an achievement, and now it's just, another basic machine.
I think that's the first garlic I've seen go bad.
Oh, that's too bad. But hey, greenhouse. No longer have to worry about it.
Oh, I need some pork. Alright, here, piggy pig. That's plenty.
I was really confused by the powered macerator because it looks kind of like a create machine, so I just threw stuff on top of it, expecting it to get sucked in. It has a GUI. You just click on it, and the GUI opens.
I'm getting hungry. There we go.
So, just checking, Pack. You're doing that because you want to use the grill, or do you? Are you not aware that we have another option for wood grilling?
I forgot again.
It's all right. It's hard to it's hard to remember that the create lava blasting cooks meat. Kind of different.
Which it shouldn't.
It's a little odd.
Little bit.
We are set for sulfur for a bit. Good deal. But hey, we have
I
two
didn't
base
get enough
motors.
bacon. Dang it.
Do you want me to go slaughter another pig?
No, I got it. I got it. Just gotta go do it.
How soon are my sandwiches expiring? A month and 3 days. Okay.
Plus, I'm carrying the butchery knife. I
Oh,
forgot to put it back.
does it really help?
I think it does.
Good to know. I've been using it, but so it's June, so the cherries are blossoming. Or cherries are setting. Well, the trees are almost
Okay.
completely set. Gotten a stack and a quarter off of them already, but and the sap is running.
Hmm. Where's the
Heck,
rest
would
of
you
my rice
object if
bread?
I made a create tree farm?
No.
Okay.
What the heck? I had more rice bread. Where did all the rice bread go?
Don't think I used it. Yeah, I have wheat bread.
Whatever. What's it? In here.
Another thing I think the bundles are useful for in this pack is handling hazardous substances.
Yeah, I just use
Right.
the vessels for that, but yeah.
You won't be surprised by a stack size limit if you use a bundle, I guess.
True. Okay, now I need to look at these. I mean, that is unfortunate, and for those people and their families, and there's a lot of reality for this right now. I feel bad for them, but we got to move on in here at least. 9-7. That's a good one. Looks like Ian's on the way. Although
I'm
he
not.
does the dun dun wrong. He does dun dun. Should be dun dun dun.
I have to ask him what he sings in his head when he puts that in chat, because that is a little. Which is that? From a different movie, or what does that mean? We need to organize storage so bad.
You need to stop threatening to smite me, Ian. The frick? It's your answer for everything. Okay, don't smite him either. This is not better.
At least the weather matches it. So we already filled up a basic flux storage cube, so we have 2 million RF in storage. So I guess that's good.
That's quite a bit of flux.
All right, let's see if I can avoid losing this basic miner. We built 2 of them.
What happened to the basic miner?
The one
fell
I
in
dropped the
lava.
one in Nether, and it ended up in
It cooked.
lava. So we'll just have to make another one. Not a big deal. We have the resources now.
How
Trying to
much
come at
stuff
this.
did we get out of that?
About 5 stacks of molybdenum bearing ore. So it'll be useful eventually. And 3 stacks of sulfur, which I've already used some of in the tree farm. The one on the on shore, we got 10 stacks of copper ore and 4.5 stacks of tin.
Right. Power.
So that's gonna be useful.
Ooh,
Why did I do that?
that's true. Someone got a phone call.
That actually was a alarm for an errand that I did not need to run. Best kind.
I do say that my favorite request is never mind.
And 46 realgar for the arsenic, which is what we'll need for arsenic gallium arsenide, which is the first diodes. Right, is Ian on yet? Yeah, he's there. Ian, do you want to come pick up the igneous casing or igneous scaffolding, or do you want me to just bring it to you?
I can do it.
All right. So yeah, 10.5 stacks of 64, mind you, copper ore. That should last us for a long time.
Did you know there's a boat here?
A sunken boat?
Yep.
I did know that, but I keep meaning to get in there and haven't yet.
Ooh, and the post.
I understand now why the fascination with ender pearls. We need
Why?
to flux networks.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, they're just something in general that you need. So yeah.
So we have a solution for vanilla cobble if we need it. But now we've got the server fixed and don't need it. Anyhow, that works.
Well, we needed it for something else, and that is taken care of.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that won't work on, but.
I think that was words.
I think that was words. I didn't quite make them out though.
Just figuring out what to make. Because I would like some power.
Okay. Yeah, it was actually on the list of things to ask Pack about today.
Yeah.
So the concern is essentially we can run steam boilers superheated with either create diesel or gas, but it is an infinite source. I mean, it'll only be running machines or running be burning when the server's actually running, but we were thinking that maybe that section between the pump and the Greg Tech area could be the power station, like in this section right here. Because we have this oil source and we have the oil source in the next chunk to the west. We could build a crate boiler. The proof of concept is this 8 high boiler I have running Greg Tech, but we could build a 2x2 or something 8 high.
And then I was thinking just having lava as a backup power source. If when run out of stuff, but most of the time it'll be on.
Or we could use creosote as a backup because.
Oh yeah, I forgot that too.
But again, those are unless we build a crate tree farm and have infinite charcoal or infinite logs for the coke oven.
I mean, the smart answer is the obvious answer, and that's the infinite lava source boiler. That's the smart answer. I got before I go beyond that. I gotta return coffee. 1 minute. Stare at that
No
for a minute.
problem. I only suggest that because of the flux networks.
Well, I mean, anyway, we have to store and move power.
Yeah. But this way, we have a power source, infinite or semi-infinite, and then we can power anything anywhere, and we also can power the SU stuff too, like the great stuff
Right.
with it. That's why I suggest the lava, or at least the gas and diesel, but like lava as backup, and then yeah, and then we can have everything running at like, well, it depends on how much SU we can spare.
Right. Well, I mean, that's one thing I haven't done is looked at the base or looked under the base for lava sources.
I mean, it's not hard. Set cave mode.
There's a pretty good sized lava source in here.
Yeah.
Seems to me that we could drop a host pulley in that and pull infinite lava pretty easily if we need it.
See, the only reason that I say, I mean, it's just the cheap and obvious option. I mean, yeah, it's the smart thing to do. I just hate that I'm basically going to be doing that in 3 series.
Well, we can set up the create gas and see how far it takes us, and then know that we'll have to build twice as many boilers to run lava, and know at some point.
I'd like to take a look at the diesel engine and create diesel generators, and how much does that actually put out?
Yeah, that's beyond my knowledge right now. I haven't tried it yet.
Because, I mean, it's in there. It's the way to use the diesel. It includes a turbocharger, a silencer, and all this other cool stuff. I'd love to see what that does.
Let's do it. Create additions, is it?
No, just look up diesel. At diesel. The diesel engine. There's multiple engines. There's a diesel engine, a modular diesel engine that allows you to expand it by just putting one next to it, and a huge diesel engine.
Well,
I'm not sure the difference between all 3. Like, if the huge diesel engines are more efficient, then obviously we'd want to use those.
right.
But we'd want to be able to take that and store the power and then use it later on. So we would probably want a giant battery.
That makes sense,
right?
And only run the generator when we need power. That would, greatly stretch out. Because if you run it to a steam boiler and create SU with it, I mean, that needs to always run, so it always has water.
What was that, Ian?
If I can get another flux store, if we can get enough enderpearls where I can get up to the gargantuan flux storage for Flux Network, that's 16 million. 128 million.
That's a good start.
And I mean, that's cheap, it's just we need to farm Enderman to no end. I don't want to go to the end, I'd rather do some other way.
Why would you go to the end? We have, first of all, I don't know if we can go to the end. I'm not sure if that's open yet.
Oh, yeah.
Second, we have the nether, and they generate in the nether.
Yeah, that too, that's nice. What level? We need to just build a thing, and you're taking damage.
Yeah. Time for me to drink some more milk. Need some more storage, Ian. What do we do for storage? I've got probably 5 or 6 ores here that we need to be in crates.
May I request the upgrade to the alloy smelter so that I can get the clay easier?
Which upgrade is that?
Well, to power. Power versus steam.
It's right here.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, get that thing.
Yeah, I wanted to try to build the electric blast furnace.
That is definitely a direction we need to go.
I mean, it's in reach. It just requires a little bit of work. I just want to get some sort of power source up so we can get more SU, but also FE.
I'd say we could go and do both. First, I think that it would be kind of cool to just take that lava and actually have an infinite lava source lake like right underneath us. Move it all and make sure that it's a big enough source for that. It's like 10,000 blocks, right?
Yep.
I'd like to make a 10,000 block size, well, a little bit bigger than 10,000 blocks so we can have a little bit of buffer room. And so we can have an infinite source of lava. That shouldn't be. It should just take time to move that much from a lava source to a lava location, right?
Well, or we could just drop the hose pulley, like right here.
Right.
And,
I know that, and well,
and that's
we're
it.
assuming that that's a 10,000.
Yeah, we are. It would be good to test that.
That's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you said
not,
build one.
I'd rather take that source and move it to a centralized location, like, you know, you guys were saying, like right here.
Well,
Although
I mean,
I'd like to spread out the buildings more than that.
I mean, the
have
hose pulley would literally need to be right.
I mean,
here
we could
somewhere.
build it out over here too.
Or we could build it. We could just build it under the GregTech building, because this right here is the edge of that lake.
And also, if we put it under the GregTech, it all is in chunks too.
But what I'm trying to get at, yes. I don't know if that one down there is 10,000 blocks, but if we make a 10,000 block room and just shift it to there, we'll know right then that it's that size. Right?
Yeah, if we drop it.
It also gives us something to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we can put it wherever we want to put it, and then we can use it. It would just take time to go from over where you are to wherever we want it.
Yeah. I personally have never done a 10,000 block artificial lake. We just built a train from the lake we found, and had a camel as the train conductor, and he just drove back and forth between the lava lake and the base over and over and over again. But I mean, we'd be moving it like a chunk. If it's, I mean, we could drop a hose pulley in it and find out right now if it's big enough. If it is big enough, do we still need to move it, or do we say that's good enough?
I wanted to do it a little bit different, but okay, if you really want to not move it, we can find one.
Well, I mean, if it's big enough.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
we'll tell you if it's big enough when you do it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I mean, I've never built one, so I'd be into that too.
I need casing. Oh, not casing. Spling socket. Do we have any?
How close are ender tanks? I know the ender chest was available, but the ender tank is a ways off. I thought it was pretty far out.
Yeah, it requires MV conveyor monitor, MV sensor.
Yeah, no, it's it's at least a week away.
Ender tank, same thing. Hey! Oh, there's no ender pouch recipe.
I need more clay. No, I just realized I'm probably wearing my coal gear. Yes. And it's summer. Because every time I come on here, it switches.
There's also a mine shaft down deep, about 200 blocks away.
Yeah, look at all them cherries.
Time to pray.
There's too many things to do. Fine, give me cherries. I can show you the dehydrator setup.
Lightning resistance.
Still want to find a freaking dragon underground. I want to see what they're like. We need so many dragons if we want to get. I mean, I told you how many dragon scales we need to make that that forge. It's a lot, and I can't. I think, but I'm not sure that if you grow dragons, like if there's a way to get them to shed it, or at the very least, if you grow dragons, you can multiply the dragons and you don't kill the dragon. And all it costs is basically meat and bones, which we have in abundance. But we need an egg.
There's no written documentation on that diesel generator thing, but just have to test it.
Yep. All right, let's see if this thing still works. Okay, come here real quick. Yamir.
All right.
At the food hut.
Yep. See it.
Behind it. Do you have some room in your inventory?
Yes.
Okay, go stand next to the chute. Click the lever. In your inventory, just hit I.
Yep. That is slick.
It goes as fast as a hopper goes.
It's the docks say only 10 times or 12 times speed. This seems
Well,
faster
middle of the
than that.
day, it seems to be instantaneous. Is this like Terra Firma Punk? This is
A little bit like Terra Firma Punk. I played it a little bit. I know you did too. You had the
it
whole
has it does have the heat and cold mechanics, but not the injury mechanics. It's not as nasty on the Terra Firma Craft food stuffs. It's like it gives you more time on things and stuff like that. And it's more machines instead of big machines. Like you're constantly changing up for Greg Tech stuff.
got a nice beat to it.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you should be finishing up there.
Yep, 6.5 stacks.
I think it just became dark at the exact moment in time that last one didn't finish.
All right.
Oh no,
well,
it just glitched. Okay, there we go.
I've got a little bit more left to dry then.
You got more to dry?
Yeah, got the 2.5 stacks that I harvested earlier. That
Try
can
toss
work.
them in there and see what happens. Still going. I did have issues getting it to understand what the cherry was at some point,
Yeah.
but it does seem to be working right now. And like each individual crop. I think you just need to make sure you update the filter when you put the new crop in there, and then you can just let it rip. I'm gonna flick. Are you still going?
Oh, that's
Then
it.
flick the lever. There.
All right. Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That,
like that.
is a lot. Okay, now we have, well, I mean, there's pork in here, but... Okay, it's almost a completely full vessel of cherries.
The previous cherries are going to start going bad soon.
Well, the one cherry we had from last time is gone, but...
Well, I mean, the previous batch of fruit, I should say.
how close are these? These apples have a year left. The dried apples.
Yeah.
The plums are gone.
Yeah, plums are gone.
So is that lovely?
How many stacks you got?
Right here.
Oh, well, it's fine. Okay.
Almost a full thing. But I'm trying to find where to put the remainder of the meat that was in there.
Toss in this one right here.
Right. Okay. Very good.
Okay, back to digging.
The water wheel's gone too.
Clay. What? Damn it.
What the heck? That's weird.
Bringing in a new one. There's no reason for that to be gone. That definitely needs to be reported, though.
Because we changed the scripts. Whatever.
I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't know that we checked that, Ian.
I don't know. I just did what you. I just wanted to fix the thing, so that's why.
There it goes. All right. Well, we
Yeah.
have. Not that we need. Looks like all these reset too. The hammer. All the gearboxes don't have the right settings on them.
I'm tempted to build. Oh yeah, really quartz.
We have a
For the
ton
front,
of
like,
quartz.
the blank circuit, nether quartz, rod sharp, redstone, and purified iron. Over a brilliant white. Yeah, the other thing is why I want to get the boiler up is because, well, power, but also...
Okay. Make the boiler.
Okay.
Same way we did it. Same way we did on Hard Rock. Exactly the same way. except for using a different source of lava. Go for it.
And we can also get rid of the ugly wires too. Oh, I am wires.
Because we now have flux.
Yeah.
Doesn't that take ender pearls every time?
The flux points to we only need the plugs.
Okay, and let me make sure you understand. You see, I need to do this where people see it. I kind of want the place to look good.
Yeah.
Having wires around is kind of an interesting look. We don't need to just upgrade everything to infinite everywhere and clean. Yeah, okay. So, just let it ride.
Well, I mean, like,
Let it ride. Cool.
I'll take back that. It would be in the hard concentrated spots, but other than that, like, yeah, I would totally say just use it for other things. The wires.
So, Ian, instead of making boilers, let's try making a diesel engine. Something different.
Thank you. I think
so
Ian is stuck on, but it's not infinite power.
We can always. I mean, we know how to make it. The lava stuff.
That is literally exactly the reason why I wanted to do the diesel thing. We do the gas thing because everyone always says, but it's not infinite power.
Well, the only reason.
But then put all these other kinds of things in the game. I want to try them. I want to play around with the game.
Let's do it.
Game.
Well, I would say lava would be, as I say, I don't know if you heard me, the lava would be the backup power, where if we ran out of that and we needed to go get more stuff, lava would be running that. It wouldn't be the primary, but it's lava, and if it's infinite, it's just like, it's a backup. And
I basically said we could do both things.
Yeah.
I think both things would be good. Both.
It's tempting to make two both, like, oh, not two both.
I know your brain is stuck on one right now. Just
Oh no, I'm stuck on
start
both.
working on it.
I'm going to start working on diesel.
Okay.
Brass, copper. How many diesel engines do we need?
We don't know. We make one to start. We've never messed with them.
I'm just looking.
It's a different mod. There's 3 different types of diesels in the first place. So I mean, honestly, without knowing, it's hard to tell.
Done with yours.
Well, experimenting in production is, interesting.
Right.
Let's try it. Well, we know it superheats create and create boilers. So, but a more interesting way is to try it with the stuff from the pack.
Yeah. Yeah, because it might be a ton more efficient. That's the big thing. I don't know if it's more efficient, makes more power, makes it longer, is easy to turn on and off. I don't know.
Let's find out.
Do we have?
Meanwhile, I'm looking for clay.
Your stone.
Who's stone?
Whoever was making Minecraft stuff.
Oh. If
I
you're,
put it in the storage crate.
There.
that's fine. I mean, I don't know how much call we'll have for vanilla stone, so we have a little bit. We had enough to make the macerator at least. Should we process the ancient debris? Or we just have the
How much did we
scrap?
get?
Well,
Should we turn
double
it all into? Should we double it all? Yes, yes, definitely double it all.
Make sure that ancient debris doesn't have another use.
For just a little bit of that stuff, we could suddenly have better backpacks instantaneously.
All right, I'll process it. There it goes. All right.
I.
Oh, we only need 1 ingot to upgrade?
Right. That's the beauty of netherite. It's difficult to get any, but you don't need a lot. The thing is, you need an ingot per item. So in vanilla, you usually need like 13 or something like that. One for each tool, one for each piece of armor.
We use almost all of it for the top tier create new age magnets. So that's how we generated power well into high voltage, and maybe even extreme voltage, was boilers, lava, but then SU turned into with those big rotors and shafts. That looked cool. But we used a ton of netherite for it.
What did you need the netherite for?
The top tier create new age magnet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were talking about that when we were looking at it the first time.
Yeah, so you can use 12 around each rotor, and you get QKFE, I think. We were making 24,000, 24K FE, and we had 12. Yeah, 2,000 FE per tick. So that's pretty
good. But it
good.
took a ton of netherite.
That took a ton of netherite.
Which is just annoying to get.
Yep.
In quantity.
Well, top tier mining gadget plus netherite sight. That's the other thing we can use netherite for, is to make netherite sight potions, or netherite sight charm even. We want 3 netherite ingots to start, huh?
Yes.
Alright. So now, about this smithing, I've, not played enough vanilla to know about the smithing upgrade template thingy.
Sniffing upgrade template? Smithing upgrade.
Netherrack, 7 diamonds.
Is that required?
It looks like it.
Oh, crap. That you can only get through bastions. We haven't found one yet.
We have
That's a problem.
I didn't know you needed it for the backpack upgrade. Didn't look.
Yeah, it doesn't have a recipe. You can double them, but it doesn't have a recipe. All right, well, I'll stick this back in the chest. Be used later. We have three netherite ingots and 44 scrap left. The nice thing is that the quest actually, you make one top tier magnet, you get 3 more or 2 to 4 more as part of the quest.
Space upgrade smithing template. Oh, they might have put that someplace different.
That's true. Do not know.
Is this the space one that has those stupid dungeons with like the creeper that blows up all the crap and
So
that space?
So I will admit freely that I have not been to space in Gravitas 2. I've been to space and been to the end in Gravitas 1, but the space mod they're using is a GregTech Gregatality or something. It's GregTech rockets, and it's a relatively new space mod. I've
Okay.
heard mixed reviews on it, but as far as I know, it's the certainly the previous versions of the various planets had all kinds of new enemies on them. Some of them were pretty challenging. Some of them were easy to avoid. But
At least it's something different.
it's different. It's something that we've. It's not beyond Earth. It's not at Astra. It's not Galactic Craft. It's not advanced rocketry. It's something different. No idea how different and it's at least a different mod. I don't know if it's different in actual execution or not. But
Yeah. Dude, I'm already sold. It's something to do that's different. I'm happy. I'm sick of those stupid bosses.
right, I'm gonna. No, all right.
Already. Did you? I saw another tree. Ready to go.
Okay. All right, Ian. Let's make a diesel engine.
Already doing it.
You're already doing it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're only making the huge one, aren't you?
No.
Oh crap! I'm doing it. Oh, okay. Oops.
Huge diesel engine, huh? A regular steam engine.
That. Oh,
A block of brass.
dang it. That guy was not. Do it.
time's already been low.
Behind you go.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh.
all right. Well, that's interesting. Does it say that on the tooltip in there? All right. I don't get it yet. Hmm. I don't see a difference, Ian.
I probably want to hold more.
They all say they'll generate up to 2,000 SU,
Yeah.
and they all say 21 and a third times RPM. Ooh, there we go. Now he's gonna get his berries.
It's very good.
Ha. Hey, Selthana. Hello, Raiders of Hun. Even though I'm going to be leaving also relatively soon, because it's about that time.
Yep. I don't think we can make the modular one because it takes a polished slab. Polished blackstone. I guess that's a resource that we can make. So the huge diesel engine
We can
actually
make a
makes more sense.
polished slab.
I see it only saying polished blackstone slab. For both of them.
Yeah,
Both
what you
of
can get from putting Blackstone into the stonecutter.
Yep.
We got Blackstone.
You want polished slab, eh? Oh, okay, here's polished slab.
All right. Good to know.
That's a really good building block. I might build that.
That is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
There doesn't appear to be any difference in these between the engines.
Yeah.
So can a pineapple grow up?
So the bush duplication mechanic is the same for all bushes. So
Okay.
you plant them in the
Oh,
bottom
crap.
one, and you let it mature. You let it fruit, and then you wait another 20 days or something, and it will double. Or it will grow another block above it, and you can harvest that block.
Oh, that's a lot of them. That's a lot like. I mean, we could always hook it up.
Well, I mean, what I'm thinking here is,
Yeah, that's what I saw too. I was like, that's an easier recipe than the smaller one.
I mean, we'll still need to convert SU to RF. And so it doesn't much matter which SU generation we use. We're still going to need the RF translation mechanism. So it's the alternators, which take 10,000 or 16,000 for 360, or it's some other mechanism. The carbon brush and magnet version.
I wonder if we can max this out and then max out the speed thingy.
We already have.
No, I mean like with the generator, with the electric motor, with the.
I mean, you just control the speed right on it. You just on this side, you just tell it how fast to go. And it uses 480 for max speed, and this generates 360 at max speed.
Yeah, but then you can put a wheel on it and then put the speed thing on it and make it probably go even faster.
But it doesn't. But it generates more SU the faster it goes. So it'll generate 16,000 SU at max speed.
I really want to test that now.
I mean, feel free to go science single player or try this out. But the thing is, the slower it goes, the less SU will produce. So we could gear it up, but we're still getting less SU out of it.
Do we have a free speed rotation control?
I doubt it. They're pretty popular.
Yeah, because we need precision mechanism.
Yep.
Which requires a gold plate, cog wheel, a large cog wheel, or iron, and 5 tons over.
Yep.
Not hard to do, it's just a little tedious.
It's just a pain.
Unless we can get a...
Must have been funny.
You filled the output full of bricks, back.
The output is tiny, and it's also full of copy something.
Okay. Yes. Where do you want them?
On me.
What is that? Alt? Yank? Come on.
You can put it back into the chest and grab them.
There you go.
Oh, way back up.
Thank you.
Very good. That's copper ore. So it's the last step of copper ore. Ready to be.
He's gone.
Right. Yep.
Squash grows fast too. Wow.
Yeah, I saw the basil. It had matured and replanted it last night. That's why it
Thank
was
you.
partly growing, partly grown.
6.
All right, so we are at almost 900 iron now. So I think our temporary constriction on iron availability is gone. I didn't want to
This is
process
good.
anymore because we could get more of it easier, a different way. Well, not a different way, just a slightly longer chain to get to it.
Do I need one more? Composter's running right now, right?
I don't know that I restarted them.
All right.
I'll go refill it.
No, I got it. I'm right here.
All right.
I gotta remake this thing. I want to make it so that you have 2 more of each. So they can do a stack of 32 each time.
It was deliberately designed to be interesting to implement. You can't go in more than 2 dimensions out of a gearbox. So you could go up
Really?
from there. Yep, you could go up from there, but you can't go up from the 2 ones on the end.
Well, what I'm planning on doing is going up from here. If we go up by 1 on both of these,
Yeah, I don't think you
go
can go up because they're already in 2 dimensions.
this one.
Well, I'm watching it Twitch. Sorry, it's laggy, or it's lagged. It's just the nature of the beast.
The ones at the end that have the compost tumblers on them. Remove the compost tumblers and go up by 1. Add a floor.
Yep. But then when you go up, not sure you can. I'm still not sure you can get it because when you come up to when you come up to another floor, up to a gearbox, the gearbox is only going to be able to go in 1 dimension horizontally because it's already taking in power from the bottom.
Oh.
Like you can't.
Well, damn, that's annoying.
You can't add an axle to this one right here, right now. Because,
yeah, I get you now.
Because it already has 2, and so you couldn't feed it from the bottom. It's working because we're feeding it from the side, one of the sides that the composter is running on the opposite way. But I mean, you could take this one off and then go up. Well, no, you're already feeding it from the side. Yeah.
No, I think I just got to take them and adjust it so that it's like a row of them. It's fine.
Yeah, it's intentionally requires expansive design, I'll call it. It was a very intentional choice on the part of the devs of that, ALK essentially, who built that.
Yeah, I can work with that. It's fine. Now that I know that, I can work with that. made more gearbox. I don't remember how many more gearbox I made. One. I made one more. Okay, I'm gonna need more than that. Not right now because it's currently running a recipe, but and also I need to leave. It's time already.
Yep. We kept it too long a couple weeks ago. Apologize for that.
No, it's fine. I do it to myself. I don't remember why. That's what I was inquisitive in my brain about. I couldn't remember why we did that. We went too long.
We were involved in something.
Let me put these away. There. I am very happy having the pineapples in here. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's exciting. So they only need to be one high to expand. Are those too high or are they one high?
They're too high.
So you're going to produce
I
on the
had
bottom.
more.
Yeah, so you're going to produce on the bottom, and then we'll propagate at the top.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's fine.
That's great.
Gonna need more compost to make more trellises to get it all the way to the roof, but yeah, other than that. Because I want pineapple. That is the good fruit. Because that goes on pizza. Want my pizza.
Makes sense.
Alright.
Okay.
I just need the rice to grow too, and we'll have everything we need in here. Alright. Talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one.
And that'll do it for right now. I gotta get going. It is Monday night. It's card night, so I gotta go take care of that. I'm gonna send you guys off to see Mischief of Mice normal Monday raid. Have fun with them. They're working out. They're doing some vintage story, so have fun. All bits, tips, and resubs, but you guys will survive. But that's good. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a good night.